Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Behind the Beard podcast. I am your host, The Beard, and today with me I have DocCupCake,
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Gunstar Chaos,
What's up?
and Nodogg.
Hey guys, how you doing?
This is going to be the first episode of many. Basically, it's just four friends getting together. We're going to talk about games in our life. The reason I wanted to do a podcast was for that specific reason. We all love games, and we just want to get together with the community, and we want to talk about games, what we're doing in the community to be active, and to get everybody together. So first off, I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, and then I'll introduce myself, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do in the future. So, Doc, if you want to go first.
All right, everyone. My name's DocCupCake. Big in Twitter on community and just being a wholesome person. I love video games. Retired military, and just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
Gunstar?
Yeah, my name is Gunstar Chaos, and I'm from Georgia. I'm married and I have one kid, and I like to play a lot of Xbox. I play a little bit of everything, so I'm pretty much your normal gamer.
And our other co-host is my brother, Nodogg.
Hey guys, my name is Nodogg. I am Beard's older brother. We grew up together in Indiana. At the time of this recording, I'm currently living in Washington State. By the time of next recording, I'll be living in Alabama, short term. I grew up playing console games, mostly play action adventure shooters, sports games, fighters, stuff like that. A few years ago, Beard talked me, along with our dad, talked me into trying out my first MMO, which is DC Universe Online, and I've been stuck playing it for something like 3.5 or 4 years now. Met some guys on there that I play with fairly regularly. Met up with a few of them in Las Vegas, and I'm a married guy. I'm a father, have one son, and just kind of hanging out with my buddies Gunstar and Doc, and my brother Beard on the podcast. So happy to be here.
All right, everybody, and I'm the Beard. Most of you know me from Xbox and Twitter. I am married, father of 3. Just your normal gamer, just having fun, hanging out with people in the community, trying to be active, get more people involved in the community, play games with everybody in the community that I can, and just have a good time, because that's what playing games is all about. I feel like sometimes there's too much stress in gaming, and people need to remember just to have fun. So that's my intentions. That's what I want to do. And I hope everybody out there listening, they game for fun and just have a great time. So does anybody have an interesting story behind their gamer tag that they'd like to share with the community?
I can.
All right.
All right. Well, interesting story to go behind the DocCupCake legacy is I was in the Navy, and I was going through field med school out at Camp Pendleton, and we just came from the field. Hadn't had I would say normal food in over 3 weeks. I've been off of was eating MREs in the field, and came into the chow hall, and I'm just a young buck, and went through the line getting everything, come out, and right there is the dessert bar, full of cupcakes. I was like, wow. I was like, why is nobody taking these cupcakes? Could not believe it. I was like, well, load up, man. I don't care. So I started loading up my plate, got a couple, and clear across the chow hall, I heard Gunnery Sergeant yelling, Bartram, what are you doing? I was just petrified little guy, and he's like, you like cupcakes? You think those cupcakes for you? And he filled up my whole plate full of them, and then he got another one, and he says, you're going to eat every one of these cupcakes. And so I sat down, and I probably ate a good 30 or 40 cupcakes evening for lunch, for dinner, and it was. After that, they just called me Cupcake the whole time, and and my occupation was a doc, so DocCupCake.
I'm surprised they didn't call you Doc Throw Up after that, to be honest.
Yeah, that
Oh
would be
man,
brutal.
it was brutal, but I took it like a champ.
Hey, we all love cupcakes, don't we?
Oh man.
Heck yeah. You know it.
All right, what about anybody else? Gunstar, you got a story behind your gamer tag?
Nothing fancy like Doc's. Pretty much from elementary through middle school. Me and my buddy would take turns spending the night, or the weekend at each other's house, and we would play Sega Genesis and Super NES like crazy. And we would go out on Friday nights and we would rent around 5 games, and then by that weekend we done ran through them all. So we played a ton of games. Two of them that we really enjoyed was Gunstar Heroes and General Chaos. And when I went to make my gamer tag, I just mashed the two of them together, and it made Gunstar Chaos.
Oh, nice. I have never played any of those games, so hopefully we can still be friends after this.
I think you played one of them. Yeah, you played Gunstar Heroes on.
Oh, that is true. I did. Yeah, actually I played it on the 360. I do remember playing that now. Definitely did not play General Chaos.
Yeah, they never remade that one, so.
Dude, I have never played them, so I'll admit to it. Did not play them.
Yep,
But-
never heard of either.
But I do know that I do own them,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so I will play them because Gunstar actually sent me his old Genesis games, which has General Chaos in it. So I will play that, and maybe I can bring that up in the next episode and how I
add
liked
it
it,
to the backlog.
or how bad it sucked. We'll see. Well, my story is pretty simple on my gamer tag. I was playing rugby at the time. I had lost a bunch of weight, and I was basically just checking stuff off my bucket list of things that I wanted to do. Playing rugby was one of those things. When I was playing rugby, one of the guys came up to me and he rubbed my face and he said that I had a beautiful beard and that I could never shave. I could never shave. So I never shaved, and everybody started calling me Beard. So it kind of just stuck, and I decided to just change my gamer tag to the Beard. I had a logo made for the beard, and I just kind of went with it, and it's just stuck ever since. And that's basically my story behind my gamer tag.
Well, that's a very cool story, you know. Rugby, what'd you think of rugby? What position did you play?
I played a left prop. It was my first year playing. I'd never really played, but like I said, I had lost a bunch of weight, so it was a bucket list item for me. My younger brother was playing it, and as soon as I was at his first game, I just fell in love with it. The brotherhood bond between the ruggers and just watching it. And I kind of wanted not only to play it because I fell in love with it, I wanted the challenge, right? So, I was a heavy kid basically my whole life, and I lost enough weight to where I felt like I wanted the challenge. I ran in a mini marathon. I wanted that challenge. I did that. I completed it. It was time to move on to something else. And that was the next chapter. And it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I never really got into rugby. I love watching it. I know I have a channel on DirecTV that shows the New Zealanders and the Aussies playing some. So it's always fun to watch.
Yeah, the World Cup is going on now, and then they're going to have sevens starting next year at the Olympics. So that'll be the first time that they've been in the Olympics. So that should be interesting.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So, what games is everybody currently playing right now?
Oh, well, for me right now, I've got two major ones on the list. I literally just started playing Mass Effect. I know. For y'all.
Gunstar's not going to like that.
Hey, I just found out I had purchased it digitally, and so it was available in my backwards compatibility catalog. So I started playing that this morning.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I was falling in love with the story. It was pretty cool. And on the flip spin of that, I've been playing a lot of Madden because it is football season. So, and Madden has still the same glitches, so a little frustrating. I got, I think, 51 online games played this week, so I got quite a few in there, but it's pretty good. It's been good.
Awesome. Um, Backwards compatibility is a great thing right now. For that reason specifically. So many great games that you can go back and play that you, like me for example. I got through Mass Effect 1, but I haven't got to 2 or 3, and I own both of them, and I've owned them both since launch. I just haven't got around to playing them. So maybe one day with backwards compatibility, I'll be able to do the same thing, Doc.
Yeah, that's my backlog is insane. Just from the 360, and but I'm really enjoying it because, like you and I talked before, we have such a collection, and then I didn't even realize how many digital titles I bought in the 360 era. So it's going to be really good. I think I've got games for decades.
Nice. What about anybody else? What's everybody else playing? Gunstar?
Obviously, I've been playing Gears. That's always been one of my favorite games to play online.
Now, how is the Gears multiplayer these days? Because at launch, we all agreed that the Nasher was a little messed up and that it needed an update. And I hear that the update came, but was it really worth it?
I don't know if it's because I've been playing more, but it seems like there's been a good change. It's getting back to normal, I think.
We've always been good at Gears, so I knew it was just a matter of time before you got back in the swing of things. I hate that for me, I've got pulled away from Gears myself, and now I feel like if I go back, it's going to be worse than what it was back in August.
No, I don't think so. I think it was just at the beginning. It was so spotty. That kind of threw you off. But I think you can get back into it.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to play.
And then also, I just started playing Guitar Hero Live.
Nice. I heard a lot about that.
Oh, how is that?
It's got the new top set, bottom set frets. So now you got 3 black on the top and 3 white on the bottom. I never really been great at Guitar Hero, but it's taking some time to get used to.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I have a couple friends of mine who are playing it, and they like it. And then I have another friend who played on Expert on the original, on the other Guitar Heroes, but with this new guitar, he's nowhere near playing on Expert, and he says it's kind of annoying. So I was kind of up in the air if I should get it or not, because I'm kind of afraid that I won't like the guitar, to be honest.
Yeah, when I saw the layout, I felt they were progressing more into the true guitar feel. Before you would just move your fingers horizontal to the next key and
Well, that definitely opens up more button combinations, which also probably opens up more songs for them to add. Which I know probably your favorite song on there has been Hillary Duff Chasing the Sun, right?
yeah, that's true. Well, they got Katy Perry on there too, though.
I mean, that would have been my favorite, but see, my younger brother was over here at my house last night playing that game, and for me personally, playing it, there's just so much going on behind the notes because sometimes they have like the music videos going, and that's going to be a distraction. Yeah, too much distraction for me. So I don't know. I don't know how well I'll do.
Yeah, the music videos are Guitar Hero TV, which is pretty interesting because it's like a 24-hour streaming playlist that you play, which is interesting because I'm not totally sure, but I believe they add new music to it, kind of like a free DLC in its own way.
Oh, that's nice. That's always
I
nice.
I heard that they had Imagine Dragons, the Demon song, and that one has really got me interested in it because I'm a huge fan of Imagine Dragons. So um, I'm I've thought about it, but between that and the new Rock Band, I don't know. But I don't have people here, to play Rock Band with me. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is let's not tell my son that Imagine Dragons is on Guitar Hero, please, because I will definitely have to go get it. And then no, I think he'd probably be more interested in Rock Band. He's been playing the drums for a little over a year now, and I think he'd probably want to do that. Yeah, that's great. Well, you know me, I prefer Guitar Hero over Rock Band. That's just my preference.
Yeah, I was more interested in Rock Band myself, but the set's $250.
I was still kind of surprised to see that $99 price tag though.
Oh, you're talking about the Guitar Hero. I didn't think the 99 price tag was bad. Or you can buy the 2 guitar pack for $150.
That
Two
that
guitars, yeah, that's not too
$99
bad.
that's the game and the accessory of the guitar. That's not terrible. What's a normal game like 60, $70?
Yeah, $60.
Six-
Yeah. See, I don't game nearly as much as you guys. I don't game nearly as much as I'd like to be honest. I play my MMO twice during the week on Thursday and Friday nights. I meet up with my buddies to raid, and then back when Gears of War was released for Xbox One, I was into it pretty heavy for the first month or so until I went on vacation. Got back from vacation, and I've been working like crazy. So my backlog of games that I would like to play goes back years. So you guys were mentioning earlier backwards compatibility. That's going to be awesome for me because I can pilfer Beard's game cabinet and play some games.
Well, that's good. I mean, what is it? Guitar Hero Live. The deal is pretty decent with it. I mean, for $99, you get a guitar, you get the game, and the constant update. But for $40 more, you get 2 guitars. So
Yeah,
for 140
150.
bucks,
That's not bad.
yeah, I mean, you're getting 2 guitars there and can split screen it.
So then it's Guitar Heroes, plural.
Yeah, Guitar
It's-
Heroes.
Gunstar Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna. If I do get it, I'll get it from Best Buy. Obviously, I looked last night, and it's $99. But with the Best Buy Gamers Club, it drops it down to $79, which is totally worth it. So I'll probably get it. I just don't know when, because we're talking about what games we're playing, and I've bought a bunch of games here recently, but I've played nothing since Destiny: The Taken King came out. So I don't know when I'll even get to it, to be honest. And I'm trying to, as much as of a collector as I am, I buy games. I probably still have games unopened over on my shelf and just let them sit. So I'm trying to get out of that habit, even though I would like to have them to collect. I don't have time for them.
Yeah, wait for them to go on sale if you're not going to play them right away anyway. Save money and you can grow your collection better that way.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of collector, did you get the new collector's edition on this past week of a very big game?
I did not.
You did not. Are you going to? Or?
Well, I have the collector's edition. It's a limited edition. I have
Okay.
whichever one is $99.
Okay.
Comes with the statue. I didn't get the Halo console, and I didn't buy the limited edition, or whichever one is the big bundle. I got the one in between with the little statue figurine that came with the console. So I think it was the
Okay,
collector's
the
edition.
metal one.
Yeah, so that's the one that I got. So it'll be here. Best Buy doesn't really deliver games on launch, so I'm probably I'll be playing the 28th, I assume.
I'm probably in the minority. I've never been a fan of Halo, ever.
I mean, Master Chief, I have a huge man crush on Master Chief. He's my hero. But no, I won't be picking up my console until the 27th. Just, living on a budget right now. So,
Absolutely.
you got to do what you got to do. But I'll pick it up on the
So is
27th.
this version of Halo? I of course saw the stuff at E3 when we were there, but what is it? Like mostly multiplayer? Is it part co-op? Is there individual story mode? What's up with that?
With it, you have drop in, drop out campaign. So that's amazing right there. That whole thing does not have local split screen co-op. That's one area, but it does make up for it with the plethora of multiplayer options and everything else. The Warzone, the arena, the multiplayer, all that stuff, it just looks epic.
Yeah.
Massive scale battles, and biggest bonus with Halo 5 is that all downloads, all map packs and everything is free to the consumers, so we don't have
That's
to
pretty good.
spend, so all players will always have
Fewer
the newest
transactions.
maps.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably be interested in playing the campaign and some of the co-op stuff that I can play, with my buddies, like with you guys and stuff like that. I do like multiplayer in some games, like Gears of War. I love it, but in Halo, not interested.
Yeah, and I think Halo is the game that you either love it or you not necessarily hate it, but you just don't like it. And there's really no in between. I'm obviously not as big of a fan as Doc is because he just loves Halo. But for me, I enjoy and I really like the campaign. the multiplayer is not bad. It's not that I hate the multiplayer. I just suck at it. So therefore, I don't play it because I don't have
It's
fun.
not enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm hoping with Halo 5, I'm going to play, it's 4-player co-op, so that's going to be fun. And then with the new multiplayer game mode, Warzone, is probably what I want to play because just versus for me, I'll just let my team down and I won't do good. But with Warzone, you have the normal versus, and then you have the AI in there that you're fighting as well. So I'll focus on the AI, and I'll let people like Doc focus on the versus, and
And is there
maybe we'll win.
objectives in these modes, like King of the Hill or capture the flag and things of that
Yes,
nature?
there's tons of modes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what's really nice about the new. Well, with Halo, with any of them, is there's tons of stuff to be able to do in it. So you really can't fault it for any dryness per se, because you're always going to have something to do. That's what I like about the Halo universe. So,
When you say AI, do you mean like Titanfall in a way?
oh, what do you mean?
Kind of, yeah. So, like, you're going to be playing, and correct me if I'm wrong, Doc, but what I gathered at E3, and I haven't really looked up a bunch of stuff since then. So it's called Warzone, and you're going to have just the regular versus mode. So you're going to have a team of, I don't know the numbers. So I'm
24.
Just okay, so it's 24. Is it 24 on 24 or 12 on 12?
It's just a 24-player game, so I think it's 12 on 12.
Okay, so you got 12 on 12, and then you have the computer enemies in there shooting at you as well,
Yep.
interfering with what's going on.
Yeah, like within the like game modes in the arena, there's Breakout, Team Slayer, Strongholds, Capture the Flag. That's just at the start, and then you have Warzone, which is this massive area where you can use the ships, the Warthogs, the drop ships, all this stuff, within it, and there's over 20 maps at the beginning, at the launch. 20 multiplayer maps just at that, and then there'll be at least I think like 15 added post launch, and that's before June, so next year.
So much going on.
Yeah,
they're so busy over there. 343.
Yeah, they're doing great things.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I get it. I've been hearing lots of good things about Locke. As much as I don't want to admit it, I hear
Team Lock, baby.
Yeah, I know you're Team Locke. I'm Team Chief for life. But they're saying that Locke, he's for real. So
Yeah.
I'll give him credit what due if it turns out to be that way.
Without any spoilers, I definitely heard that Locke ain't no chump. We'll just say
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly what I heard.
I mean
He
the
holds his own.
console's Team Lock, so I mean that's got to tell us something about the storyline, right? They didn't want to make a Team Chief console. No, I mean I'm Team Halo. I don't know why I picked Locke. I think because he does just look so amazing, and then the console was just, I mean, Team Lock. It was just, I think that's kind of what pushed me over the edge. I'm not, in love with the game, and I'm not attached to the story like you guys are. A lot of people think when I say Team Lock that I just hate Master Chief, or I just don't like Halo, or I must have never played the other games. I mean, it's still Halo, right, guys? So, I mean, there's no...
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I like Team Lock, and I want to stick to my guns with Team Lock. Because he ain't no chump. So...
So what's the point of having two sides if everybody's gonna pick Team Chief? You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, because, they're going after each other in this game, right? So, what side are you on?
Yeah, you got to pick a side. It's Civil War.
Yeah.
Is it Captain America or is it Iron Man?
It's Captain America.
You know it.
Is that a real question? I mean...
Yeah. Why not? We're all nerds.
No, I understand that, and I appreciate the question, but I'm saying, who's going to say Iron Man? Come on. It's always Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think we ever got around to what you're playing, Nodogg.
I mentioned it briefly. I don't play nearly as much as I'd like to. I play DCUO, which is DC Comics Universe online. I've been playing that for several years now. I play it a couple of times a week on Thursday and Friday, pretty regularly with my raid group, and we're on the high end of things. We complete the newest content, and we basically do what's new, grind out the new feats, which are kind of like achievements for Xbox. um, and get the new gear and beat the new content. They recently switched up. They tried to release a DLC about every 3 months, 3 to 4 DLCs a year, large content. They recently switched that to be smaller content, but they're releasing something about every month, maybe every 6 weeks. So things seem to progress a little more quickly. It keeps us involved a little more. So it was getting stale for a little while just because we've done everything so much so often. But with this new release schedule, it's helped a lot. And huge Gears fans, probably one or two of my favorite games of all time. It's a very close competition between Gears of War and the Splinter Cell series. Chaos Theory, the best one ever. Michael Ironside, best Sam Fisher ever. They need to fix that stuff. And I want to get back into Gears. I dabbled in Destiny a little bit. I think I'm level 22-ish on what's it called? I don't even know the name of the character. I got a hunter. He's lower, but was it a Titan?
You're you're level 22 as a Titan.
22 on my Titan, so I need to get back. I've already bought and paid for and downloaded all of the new DLC for the Taken King, and I keep telling Beard I want to get on, but I've been working like crazy. So hopefully after I get settled with my move over the week in Alabama, I'll have more free time to game and stuff. So I'll be bugging him to help me gear up on that. And I don't have a pulse on the gaming community near like these other guys, so I don't even know what's coming out around the corner. Yeah, I just kind of piggyback on what Beard's doing, and my buddies in DC. I kind of transfer over to some of the games that they play. We've played Defiance, played that a little bit, and a few other games like that. But I don't game nearly as much as I'd like to anymore.
And I'm just going to throw out there that you and Gunstar are both the same level on Destiny, would give or take a couple levels.
Oh, challenge!
So I'm just throwing that out there that maybe you guys should probably do something about that.
Okay.
But no, seriously, backing up to DCUO, you're playing that on computer, right? And not console?
Yeah, I play that on PC. It started through SOE, Sony Online Entertainment, and then they sold their company, I don't know, 6-8 months ago, I think it was, to a startup called Daybreak, and so they fully left Sony, which led the way to its being released for Xbox. So it's on PS3, PS4. It will be on Xbox. I play on the computer, on the PC. I've never been a computer gamer. Always been a console guy. I even play in my computer. I have an Xbox controller, wired Xbox controller that I play with. So I play on the PC on the US servers, of course.
All right, cool. And I played that for a little while. I always get sucked into MMOs 6 months usually at a time, and then I usually move on. But I'm nowhere near as far as you. I gave up, I don't know, a year and a half, if not longer ago. But when it does come to Xbox, I'm definitely going to start all over, and I will definitely play it again. Hopefully Atomic will be out by then.
It's actually on the test server right now.
Oh, man, that's going to be awesome.
They just announced it. It was when we went to SOE Live last August, August 2014, they announced 3 powers, and it was Munitions, which is now out, which is a controlling power. They announced something called Synthetic Serums, and they changed it and decided not to go with it, and they're using Atomic, and that is going to be a tank power. It was initially announced that it would be a healer, but it's going to be a tank, and it's on test server now. I haven't had a chance to go look and see what it does, but I'm a tank class. I play ice on my main guy is normally all I play, but I've been toying around with switching powers to Atomic when it comes out, back when it was announced as a healer, so I may give it a try.
Yeah, now, when I played, I was a controller, and even though Atomic isn't a controller power, I don't know why I'm so fascinated with it and want to play it, so maybe I'll get on PC and test out a tank. and see what happens. Probably do nothing serious, but I'll definitely, most likely, will check it out.
It's a great game. It's they've done a lot of stuff to have the ability for people to catch up a little more quickly, which has to be done as you lose players, to attrition and going to other games and stuff like that. You can't have the same level of progression. You can't have someone who starts today and it take them 3.5 to 4 years to get to top end level. It just won't work. But you can level pretty fast. Skill points are still important. I remember, when I first started playing, I didn't even know how to allocate my skill points and figured it out, and with some help of some others. And 100 was the big number for everybody to go to, and I think we're close to 250 skill points in now. So it's insane the amount of hours and time I've put into a single game. I told Beard that I'd never do it when he suggested I try it, and he and our dad conspired against me, and I'm completely addicted. Play it every single week.
Well, it is a good game, and it's probably under the radar and underrated. Most people probably don't even know it's still out there,
Yeah.
and that they're still pushing out content for it. So if you like superheroes and you like fighting bad guys, well, I mean, you can be a villain too. But
Yeah,
it's definitely a fun game.
The combat system is awesome. The powers are fun. You get to interact with a lot of the the DC heroes. You get the Trinity, the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. There's a lot of other folks on there from the Justice League, the villains. Actually, the lead game designer from DCUO just recently was promoted to the lead of the company, so he'll of not just DCUO but of the entire Daybreak gaming company. So he'll be looking over. There's a zombie MMO which is H1Z1 that he'll be doing, and PlanetSide 2, and all the other games he's in charge of now. So it's pretty cool having somebody that we know pretty well from our side of things looking over the entire company. So we feel like our game's safe for a few more years anyway, since he's in charge, since he's been there since the beginning.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like good things coming. And speaking of good things coming and games that we need to play and get caught back up on, Assassin's Creed Syndicate comes out Friday. And now this is going to be the third game, Nodogg, that you're going to be behind on.
I think it makes 4.
Yes, that is right, because you didn't play 3.
I didn't.
You bought the nice limited edition console statue collector's edition and never played it.
Yeah, I've got it to play, the 2 games that it came with my Xbox One, and then this new one. So, what is it? Black Flag 3 is the one that came with the American Revolution stuff.
Yeah, then you got Unity and
then Unity,
and Syndicate.
And then now I have Syndicate. So yeah, I'm way behind.
Yeah, and are you getting it, Gunstar? Because I know you're a big Assassin's Creed guy.
Well, I still got to play Black Flag and Unity myself.
Me too.
But it does look really good, though.
Yeah, I never played Black Flag, and I started playing Unity a couple days ago because I'm going to be playing co-op with somebody on Friday. So I figured that I would just play... Sorry, I'm going to be playing co-op in Unity, so I just jumped right into Unity. Honestly, I didn't even care, because if I wait, I'll never go around to it. Are you going to be getting it, Doc?
Yeah, I am. I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. To be honest, my favorite of the series has been the Black Flag one, so that's what really made me excited for this the Sea of Thieves coming from Rare. So
That looks so good.
Oh my god, man, it's just so beautiful. I just love pirates in general. But getting back to Assassin's Creed, I think they actually took more time. They listened to fans. They were more diligent with it. So I'm really excited to see what comes of this. So yeah, I'm a big Assassin's Creed person.
Yeah, and I hear that Black Flag, like, everybody likes the other ones, but I've heard that Black Flag really was just well done, and that kind of shaped the way that people feel about Assassin's Creed. And I just haven't played it yet, so I'll just have to get around to that when I do. We do have to wrap this up with time issues. Does anybody have anything that they would like to say before? Anything that they got going on? Doc, I know you got some giveaways you probably want to talk about, and if you want to.
I do got some giveaways going on. we'll be having Halo copies given away on the 26th of October. So check out the Twitter, which will be in the footnotes. So make sure you give a follow, and good luck out there.
Yeah, nothing specific for me. Again, this is Nodogg. I am on Xbox. My gamer tag's Nodogg. Feel free to send me a message, shoot me an invite, whatever. I'll be happy to chat with you guys, play with you guys when I'm online. I am on Twitter. I don't use it a whole lot. It's under my DCUO gaming name, which is Start Cold. I think all this is going to be put together into the show notes, so it should be easy for you guys to access. The guys who are listening to the podcast, and if you ever need to get a hold of me, Beard is a good good option, since he is quite literally my brother and can get a hold of me at any time.
All right, awesome. Gunstar, you got anything you want to say, buddy?
Not much. Pretty much like everybody else, you can reach me on Twitter, and on Xbox, my gamer tag is Gunstar Chaos. So just hit me up if you want to play.
Well, for me, you can, like I said at the beginning of the show, you can find me on Xbox and Twitter. Xbox gamer tag is L, the Beard L. Currently, like I said, I'm playing Destiny, so if anybody wants to play, go ahead and send me a message, and we'll do some raids, do some strikes, level you up, whatever you want to do. Again, this is the first episode of Behind the Beard, and I appreciate everybody coming. We do got some interesting shows coming up here pretty quickly. The next show, we're going to have an interview with Justin Roby from the Crackdown 3 team, so that's coming up. Mikey Barr will be on the show, which everybody knows is just busting his butt for Xbox and doing what he can do. And then we have an interesting guest, Fred Durst, will be on the show. A lot of you know him from Limp Bizkit. He's the lead singer, but a lot of people don't know that he is a gamer. So he will be on, and he'll be talking about what he's doing and the games he's playing. So that's everything that's going to be going on with Behind the Beard. So I appreciate it if you guys stick around with us. We got a lot of good things coming. All right, see you guys.